Serious, so it is serious. The Bangbo notorious. It is serious. Notorious. It is serious. Been update. Hospital is okay. Yes, the hospital where Mobhad was declared dead, had brought out their own statement saying they don't know what they are talking about. Hello, everybody. Please welcome back. Welcome back. Like we said, we are going to be giving you updates on Mobhad's deaths and the investigations going on. Okay, I can see now. For now, it's about the hospital where he was taken to. If you remember, about 2 or 3 days ago, we played a voice note here where somebody claimed that when late Mobhad was taken into the hospital, somebody said he was there live, that he even snapped a picture with the late musician, late celebrity. Anyways, láti wà lórí ẹ̀ because investigations still going on and I don't have lights. No, I just put everything off because I'm about to go to bed and this came up and I said let's talk about it. Welcome on board. Yes, the medical center where Mobhad died, where we assumed he died, like Mutagbo, when those people that brought Mobhad to the family home and they said we saw them in the van crying, Mobhad is dead, Mobhad is dead. He was with them. They carried him in their arms and showed us. So we all saw that. That was the only thing we saw. And we assumed that he died in the hospital and he was brought home. Remember, we talked about it yesterday, when the Nursing Association of Nigeria, their board, said that lady that injected late Mobhad was not a qualified nurse. She was not a professional. So she was an auxiliary nurse. We talked about it and said, okay, if that be the case, why was the hospital, if that hospital will employ anybody, why will it be somebody that wasn't qualified? Do you understand? So we assumed that hospital was where this young guy died. Remember, the only thing we saw was that he was in a van with 3 friends and they said Wunmi, his wife, was there. We didn't see that, but we saw him there with them carrying his corpse and they said Mobhad was dead. Mobhad tiku. That was all we could hear. So we assumed that he came from that place. Now, going forward, the Nursing Association disclaimed the purported nurse that gave him that injected him and said she was not qualified. So we all online bloggers talked about it, that how come an auxiliary nurse will give such a person injection. So mobiti want to injection, boya hospital ni, boya ilé ni. But all we heard was that it was coming from an hospital. Then there was a voice note that somebody released about 4 or 5 days ago. Boye Egbo Ejekin play, where somebody claimed that he was there at the hospital and he snapped a picture with late Mobhad. Only bá Mobhad ya photo. Ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Hospital tí ẹni yìí sọ pé òun ti bá Mobhad ya photo. Ó ń jẹ́ Perez Medical Care Hospital. That was the hospital Mobhad was taken to. According to Hospital U, that they brought Mobhad in as a dead person. Do you understand? Hospital sọ pé Perez Medical Hospital, let me read what they said. They said the attention of the management of Perez Medical Hospital has been drawn to the misleading and false information being circulated in some social media platform that Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, aka Mobhad, died in our medical facility. We consider it pertinent to put on record that at about 04:30, that's 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023. Emma Binu, look glasses me. The lifeless body of Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Abiodun aka Mobhad was brought into our medical facility. That, on that day, he was brought in dead. Lifeless body. Do you understand? That he was brought in dead. Pé òkú lele janta no gbe wọlé nígbà tí wọ́n máa gbé wọ ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ní hospital. So, and our medical team immediately sprang into action. And after assessment, it was discovered that there was no sign of life. The person that spoke, that sent a voice note to somebody online, said he snapped a picture with him. Now, let's listen. Listen, the hospital has said, okay, he was brought in dead. B-I-D. Brought in dead. Okay? It's getting clearer to us. It's getting clearer. But listen to this voice notes.
I was at the hospital that morning that I went there to take.
Emma Binu Ejo, anything. Let's listen to this voice.
I was at the hospital that morning when Mobhad arrived. He came with one guy, the same guy that his video was trending on social media that was shouting, Mobhad is dead, Mobhad is dead. And that's why I told you that guy, he had a lot of questions to answer because he knows a lot of things that Nigerians don't know. The same guy he came with, and he is the same guy that took him out of hospital. Now, I was at the hospital that morning when he arrived, and I even took a picture with him. I will send you the picture.
You said you took a picture with him.
So when he came, I was happy to see him. I requested if I can take a picture with him, and he said no problem. Though I noticed he looked so down, he was looking so down that morning. I was not happy initially because they gave me appointment, and I got there. I stayed there for almost an hour. They told me that the doctor is not around. So at the time I got angry, and one of the nurses there came to calm me down that the doctor will soon arrive. So while we were talking, Mobhad came. So I saw him, and instantly I was lightened up, and I was like, Mobhad, I used to listen to your song. I'm one of your fans. Can I please take a picture with you? And he said, okay, no problem. So after taking this picture with him, he went inside. He went inside, and I was sitting down at the section there. I was just looking at the picture. Then after 20 minutes, after 15 to 20 minutes that he went inside, started noticing that they were just moving around. A lot of confusion. I couldn't understand. I noticed that they were trying to make call. They were trying to call some people. The nurses, they were just walking around. And something was not just right. So I had to stand up. I needed to ask someone what's going on, because at the time I was even kind of afraid if I'm safe there. So I had to I saw the nurse that was trying to calm me down earlier. So I called her and I was like, what happened? She whispered to my ear that they gave Mobhad injection and he collapsed. So I was shocked. Mobhad, I wanted to shout. Before I know, even the nurse because I wanted to ask her, what happened? Before I know, she left me. So I was kind of confused. In that confused state, I was just standing around. Before my own very eyes, This same guy that came with Mobhad rushed him out of the hospital, shirtless, out of the hospital, and everything just happened so fast. Normally, okay, you gave a patient an injection, and he passed out. At least the hospital will do something or try something to at least try to resuscitate him or try to do something, even if he passed out or maybe he's confirmed dead. He's finally confirmed dead. So maybe the hospital will even be the one to even arrange properly to even take him to mortuary or so. But the guy with some nurses, they were the one that rushed this guy out horribly in my presence. And I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? I tried to ask questions. Nobody answered me. And at the time, I later did not even take my injection that I went there to take. So, God, this life. There's nothing in this life. There's nothing at all in this life. This is someone I saw. I saw him in my own eyes that morning. I saw him. I took a picture with him. I saw him. This is why this thing is paining me. Wallahi. It's like, what? Before I know, I was still at the hospital when I heard the news that he was dead. I so weak. These people did not even try to do anything safe. They did not even, in fact, they did not try at all to help this guy. Like it was deliberate attempt. Oh God.
In fact, a lot of things that has to be unraveled. You know, Perez Hospital, you know, where they claim that this guy died. And that's the hospital that said, look, he was brought in dead. You understand? Taiwo, sorry, because I was already on bed when this is... Yes, the hospital has come out to say today that Mobhad, that's Ileri Oluwa, Promise, Aloba, wọ́n gbé wá, òkú náà gbé dé hospital àwọn, wọ́n ní òkú lẹ́lẹ́jà ń tà, òkú náà gbé wá, got in dead. That same guy, tí a gbọ́rọ̀ èyí, we heard his voice about 3, 4, 5 days ago when he said he was surprised when he heard about the news of his demise because he was at that hospital and he took picture with the same man. Now, this man, we have to look for him everywhere. He did a live video. You will see his video. I'll upload it. Ayonide Williams said, Mobhad's father declared that the wife and her mother control his life. Mobhad himself lied about his properties to his father. Momo said his wife and family wanted to kill him. Yeah, we know he was going through some episodes of psychosis and all that, according to them. Anyways, that's Ayomide Williams. I'm just answering him, you know, because he was trying to say some things. But look, there are contradictions in what we heard, on what is on ground and what the hospital has brought out tonight. Hospital ti jáde, wọ́n ní òkú náà gbé Mobhad wọ ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn. Eyewitness sọ pé àwọn gbé Mobhad wọbẹ̀, àwọn rí Mobhad tó fẹsẹ̀ rìn, òun dẹ̀ ya photo pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Now what we are waiting for eagerly is the picture of this particular individual as a witness said he snapped with the late Mobhad. If only we can get that online and the same hospital to tell us where the hospital was. What's the name of the hospital? It's Perez. Again, let me read Mufe, because I don't have my glasses on, so I was just training my eyes reading. I couldn't even read anything. So, sorry, Perez Medical Center. I don't know if it's called Perez. It's Perez, PEREZMEDCARE Hospital. Perez Medical Care _hospital. They are on Instagram. Perez Medcare _hospital. Let me read their address. I think our focus is on patients at clinical. Okay, they are in Castle Rock Avenue, Osakpa, Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Castle Rock Avenue, Osakpa, Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. That's the hospital that claimed that, he was brought in dead. Do you understand? So, Entolo Nwari to Fese Woibe, if that is the same hospital this person is talking about. So, we don't know if, if you're online with me, we don't know if this Perez is another hospital totally. Maybe the first hospital that they took into was where that guy said he met him and they took picture, and it was in that hospital that injection was given and he fainted. And they took him to another hospital. So it's just one thing. Or could it be that this particular hospital is lying because they have employed a non-skilled nurse, not a unqualified nurse? Is that why they are saying that it was brought in dead? But if it is true that is the same hospital this particular guy is, we are calling on him to come out and tell us if it is this Perez hospital that he's talking about. Because it's not impossible. Because remember when that story came out first, the father said he was given an injection by an auxiliary nurse. And mostly we know, most people in Nigeria, they will use any nurse. Your corny fever, only malaria. Could it be that, he was given an injection at home and he was taken to one of these hospitals and from one to another? So we're just looking at probabilities. So, but for now, Perez that said that was the last hospital he was, said he was brought in dead. BID, not Bewole. Do you understand? So, Entiolo Nwuri hospital, let him come and tell us the hospital he met him on that very day, the time, because if you took picture with somebody, at least time to take picture will be there. Let's see the picture. Please, Mr. Anonymous that we saw online crying that you met this young guy. We heard your voice clear and clean that he was there and he snapped picture with you. You said although it wasn't looking so good, that it was looking so sick, but at least he took picture with you. Can you please come out with your picture of where you met Mobhad, how you were together with him, how you sat with him, how you exchanged number with him, or if you never exchanged number, how you just sat with him and be happy that you were with a star? Because you put so much light into this. We are all confused now. We don't know what the police is doing anyway. Remember, Yabo had come out to tell us today that they're doing their work. So the statement from the hospital is just to vindicate themselves, or, just to let us know that, we are not employing unprofessionals. Because, of course, 2-3 days ago now, we have been dragging them about, because they said it was an auxiliary nurse that gave him an injection. So you, as a hospital, have come out to say, no, we're not part of it. Kò ṣe hospital wa nítorí òkú ló gbé wá. So we want to be sure of what we are talking about. The only person that can give us light into this, for this particular one, the statement from the hospital, is the patient that said he met him there. Forget about the wife now, because she's been interrogated by the police and all the other family members and every friends and all that. And to that came on social media to say he saw Mobhad. Please, can you come out again, Mr. Man, and let us know the truth? Maybe the hospital is now lying to cover their shit. Or it is you that you are lying. We want to know. Maybe you never met him. Maybe they paid you to come and lie. Let us know. Because hospital to back by unqualified nurses. So it could be that they are lying just to cover their own. So let us know the truth. Help us to help others. Because by the time you say the truth, if it is true that, it's the hospital that is lying, you'll be saving a lot of lives. A lot of people are living in Lekki, believing that they are living in affluence. They are living in, a place where the people that can go in hospitals that are high class places. So please come and tell us the truth about that hospital. Let us know if that Perez hospital is a lie. If it's a scam. Let us know. Because by the time you keep quiet, lives will be lost in that hospital. Because according to you, you said they took him to a place, they injected him, and you saw the nurses coming out worried. According to your words, which we are holding on to. And we don't want anybody to fall into that kind of hospital again. John Toriolong, Mr. Somebody, come out and let us know. Tell us the truth. Is that Perez hospital you are talking about? Or is another hospital? Are we being deceived about how many places he had been taken to? Because you're going to put so much light into this. Maybe he died at home, so they took him to one hospital. Or he died in an hospital, they took him to that Perez. Let us know. God bless you as you do. For every one of us online, I just want us to continue to pray for that family. We want to know the truth, and that's why we will continually open our eyes to it. Because this is a social media. I know the police are doing their own work. Yeah, but this is a social media thing. And because the hospital just released their statement tonight to say that, look, this is a lie. This guy never died in our hospital. So, who do we believe? Did he die in the hospital or did he die elsewhere? Like I raised that question yesterday. If somebody dies in an hospital like that, if anybody dies in an hospital like that, it shouldn't be something that we'll see them on the road with the corpse. It should be deposited in a mortuary. There should be a statement from the hospital. Who gave them the death certificate? Who confirmed the deaths? You understand all these things, and we are leaving that to the police. Like I said, I'm not going to interfere in their matter or in their interrogation or in their investigations. So please, let's not go deep into it. But just to update you that the hospital has come out, not in our hospital at all. Hospital. So that's just it. Mr. Man, please come out and let us know if the hospital is lying, because you'll be saving a lot of lives. God bless you. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Let's continue to pray for the family. Bye.